Top 5 Most Feared Creatures in Greek Mythology. In the ancient world, fear was not imagined. It was named. It had claws, wings, fire, and eyes that could end a life in a single moment. Greek mythology is often remembered for its gods, Zeus, Athena, Poseidon. But long before heroes rose, and even while gods ruled Olympus, there were creatures so terrifying that their names were spoken only in whispers. These were not just monsters. They were living embodiments of chaos, punishment, and divine terror. Today, we descend into legend to uncover the top 5 most feared creatures in Greek mythology. Beings that haunted civilizations, shattered heroes, and, in one case, nearly destroyed the gods themselves. Number 5. The Minotaur. Deep beneath the palace of Crete, hidden inside an endless maze of stone, lived a creature born not of nature, but of divine punishment. The Minotaur, half man, half bull, and entirely rage. He was the result of King Minos defying the gods, a curse made flesh. Trapped inside the labyrinth so complex that no one who entered could escape. Every year, young men and women were sent inside as sacrifice, not to fight, but to be hunted. What made the Minotaur so feared was not just his strength, it was the hopelessness of facing him. No sky, no path forward, only echoing footsteps, heavy breathing, and the certainty that something massive was moving closer. The Minotaur was fear without escape. Number 4. The Harpies. They did not stalk the earth. They descended from the sky. The Harpies were winged spirits of punishment, sent by the gods to torment those who had angered Olympus. Their faces were often described as twisted and merciless. Their wings beat like storms, and wherever they appeared, suffering followed. They stole food from the starving. They poisoned whatever they touched. They arrived suddenly and vanished just as fast. What made the Harpies truly terrifying was their purpose. They were not random monsters. They were judgment. To see a harpy meant the gods had not forgotten you, and mercy was no longer an option. Number 3. The Chimera. Some nightmares are born from chaos itself. The Chimera was one of them. A creature stitched together from terror. The body of a lion, the head of a screaming goat rising from its back, and a serpent for a tail. And it breathed fire. Entire villages burned beneath its shadow. Weapons shattered against its hide. Even seasoned warriors fled at the sound of its roar. The Chimera represented everything humans feared in the natural world: fire, beasts, poison, and unpredictability. It could not be reasoned with. It could not be outrun. And for most who encountered it, it could not be survived. Number 2. Medusa. Her terror did not come from claws or flames. It came from a single glance. Medusa, once a mortal woman, cursed by the gods and transformed into something feared by all. Snakes replaced her hair, and her eyes carried a power so absolute that even heroes hesitated to face her. One look, and flesh became stone. Warriors entered her lair confident in their strength, and remained there forever, frozen in fear, their final expressions carved into eternity. Medusa's terror was psychological. You could not fight her directly. You could not even see her. Fear followed her everywhere, not because she chased it, but because it knew exactly where to find you. Number 1. Typhon. If monsters could threaten the universe itself, this one did. Typhon. A being so vast that mountains trembled beneath him. So powerful that the sky itself fractured when he rose. Typhon was not just feared by humans. He was feared by the gods. When he challenged Olympus, many gods fled in terror. Even Zeus, ruler of the sky, struggled to stop him. Typhon had fire in his breath, storms in his hands, and serpents where limbs should be. He represented pure chaos, the destruction of order, law, and civilization. Had Typhon won, Olympus would have fallen, and the world as the Greeks knew it would have ended. No creature in Greek mythology came closer to total annihilation than Typhon. These creatures were not created merely to frighten. They were reflections of fear, of punishment, of chaos, and of what happens when order breaks. The Greeks believed monsters existed not just outside humanity, but within it. And perhaps that is why these legends still haunt us today. Because fear never truly disappears. It only changes its form. Which of these creatures terrified you the most? Was it Medusa's gaze? Or the unstoppable power of Typhon? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy cinematic journeys into ancient legends, subscribe for more myths, monsters, and forgotten gods. Because some stories were never meant to fade into history. They were meant to be remembered.